What looks like peace today becomes your hell tomorrow. I know because I've tried to build peace through comfort and it became a prison. Be honest with yourself. How far have you gotten in life? Where are you in life right now? Are you satisfied? Are you happy? I could be wrong, but if you're watching this, I know you're not. You know that you are meant for more, but you can't seem to move. Because you're afraid of the pain that brings change. The place that you're in right now, it hurts, but it's familiar, it's safe, it's comfortable. We can ignore even pleasures, but pain insists upon being attended to. C.S. Lewis. You want to move, but you won't move. Because every human decision is driven by two forces: the avoidance of pain and the pursuit of pleasure. That's why people stay in toxic jobs or relationships, because comfort masquerades as peace. And our brains are wired to avoid pain at all costs rather than to pursue pleasure. You will rather avoid taking a risk, even if that risk could change your life. So how do we escape? You have two options. Wait until the pain of staying the same becomes worse than the pain of change, or start right now. Step 1. Awareness. Become aware of what you're avoiding. Step 2. Reframe. Ask yourself, what greater pain will come if I keep avoiding this? Step 3. Redirect. Move toward discomfort. Train yourself to believe that pain now is peace later. God won't heal what you keep hiding. He's knocking, but He won't break your door down. You hide to survive. You confess to be reborn. When you go to a doctor, he asks, "What's wrong? How are you feeling?" You answer, "I'm in pain." He runs the test, finds the problem, and gives you the medicine to heal. But imagine this. He asks the question. You don't answer. You stay silent. He keeps insisting you, and you won't respond. Eventually, he'll have to let you go. Because he can't heal what you won't reveal. He can't touch what you don't give him permission to. God is similar. He won't heal what you hide. He calls, but he won't force you to answer. He knocks, but he won't break the door. There was a time when I begged God to move while I was still hiding everything. Nothing changed because I hadn't opened the door. God will attempt us to call us many times, but He won't answer for us because He gave us free will and He will honor it, even if that means silence kills us. After Adam and Eve had sinned, their first reaction wasn't rebellion, it was hiding. And God's answer? It wasn't punishment, it was a question. Where are you? Genesis 3:9. That question still echoes today. Where are you? He's not asking to shame you. He's asking to heal you, to bring to the light what's hidden. Don't be afraid to show your weakness to God. He already knows. He's just waiting for your permission to move. Because what you hide rots. What you reveal heals. Out of suffering have emerged the strongest souls. The moment that you allow Him in, He'll expose the fake layers. He'll remove the masks. He'll redeem the parts you thought were useless. But first, you have to face them. You have to fight them. You have to suffer. Because what caused us suffering stays with us forever. When my body collapsed, I learned that the very pain I cursed became the place God rebuilt me. Your brain is trying to protect you, even if that means destroying you. That's how the enemy hides in what feels safe. You are where you are because your brain learns from your actions. And your actions, they are driven by two forces: the avoidance of pain or the pursuit of pleasure. But according to psychology's law subversion principle, we are wired to avoid pain more than to pursue pleasure. That's why most men stay stuck in the same place avoiding pain. Because change hurts. The truth, most people don't do what's right. They do what feels safe. And safe usually means avoiding pain now, even if it means suffering later. Pain becomes a master. It starts to call the shots. That's why scrolling feels easier than prayer, because one gives dopamine and the other demands discipline. Here's the cycle I live. When pain comes, it turns into shame. We run to distraction. We get temporary relief. We repeat the same cycle again. Every time I repeated the cycles, the chains got heavier, until the pain of staying the same became worse than the pain of change. Emotional pain is processed in the limbic system, the emotional brain, not the rational one. When the pain of shame comes, it activates the same regions as physical pain, the anterior cingulate cortex. That's why it literally hurts to face it. This is where dopamine enters. Pain and pleasure share the same pathway. When you avoid pain, dopamine rewards avoidance. When you face the pain, dopamine rewires for growth. Every time you run from the pain, the brain learns that avoidance is reward and the chains become heavier. Every time you face the pain, the brain learns to reward it. And that means freedom. That's the antidote. But let's dive deeper. Here's how to rewire your brain. Step 1. Awareness. Notice what you're avoiding. Ask, what emotion am I running from? What lies am I believing that make me hide? Step 2. Exposure. Bring the light into the light. Tell God, tell someone, not for comfort, but to break secrecy and to achieve freedom. Step 3. Replacement. Identity is the only antidote to fakeness. Start removing all the lies. Stop all the negative self-talk. Replace I'm a failure with I have failed, but I learned something new. I'm unworthy. 2. I've been chosen and He gave His life for mine. Step 4. Face it. Act anyway. Take the step that fear says you can't. Step 5. Repeat. Every day until the nervous system learns that pain now is peace later. If you want strength, stop asking God to remove the load. Ask Him to make you carry it. Most men stop when it hurts. The strong start when it hurts. Pain will come today or tomorrow. You choose when. And strength isn't built in comfort. It's built through confrontation. Many people go to the gym for years and stay the same. They blame it on genetics or supplements. The truth, even the ones on gear, outwork them. The strongest men, the one who actually grows, they are the ones who show up daily. They push past pain. They don't stop when it hurts. They start when it hurts. He who sweats more in training bleeds less in war. The same goes for life. No pain, no gain. The strength you want isn't found in what's familiar. It's found in the fire, in the things that everyone else avoids. You can run from the pain, or you can run towards it. But you can't avoid it. You can't escape it. Because pain doesn't disappear. It waits for you tomorrow. Every rep that burned was a sermon. Every failure was God teaching me endurance. This is entry number 9 in what I call the temple framework. Daily alignment through spirit, mind, and body. You won't find peace by avoiding pain. You'll find it by replacing it. Because peace isn't the absence of pain. It's the presence of God in pain. Every scar you have tried to hide, He wants to make it shine. Every wound you have cursed, He wants to make it holy. The question isn't when will pain end. The question is who you'll become through the pain. Don't run from the pain. Don't waste it. Bring it to God. Let it transform it into your power. Don't waste your suffering. Let it shape you. Let it crucify what's fake. Let it resurrect what's real. Because the cross wasn't painless, but it was peaceful. If this spoke to you, don't run from what hurts. Sit with it. Pray through it. Let it refine you. Because on the other side of pain is peace. Thank you for watching.